Cats, the mysterious and enchanting companions of humanity, have a fascinating history and a remarkable presence in our lives. Despite their small size, these felines are giants in charisma and complexity. Did you know that domesticated cats have existed for thousands of years? They were revered in ancient Egypt as symbols of protection and fertility. But beyond this glorious past, there are many curiosities that make cats even more intriguing. First, let's talk about the unique behavior of cats. They have habits that may seem strange at first, but each one has an evolutionary reason. For example, the famous habit of rubbing against our legs is not just an affectionate gesture, but also a way of marking territory. By rubbing their face on you, the cat is spreading pheromones that say, "You are mine." Fascinating, right? Another curious aspect is purring. The soft, continuous sound that cats make is not just a sign of happiness. Studies show that cats also purr when they are anxious or even in pain. This is because purring has a calming effect, both for them and for those nearby. Incredibly, the frequency of purring can even help in the healing of bones and tissues. Imagine a healing power built into a simple feline. And what about cat eyes? They are true masterpieces of nature. Have you noticed how their pupils contract vertically? This doesn't happen by chance. This adaptation allows cats to quickly adjust their vision in different lighting conditions, making them exceptional hunters, both by day and by night. Additionally, their ability to see in low-light environments is a skill inherited from their wild ancestors, who needed to hunt at dusk. Speaking of hunting, even domestic cats retain a strong predatory instinct. That's why they love playing with toys that mimic prey, like stuffed mice or feathers. In fact, every jump and strategic movement during these playtimes reflects hunting tactics. It's interesting to note that, even when well-fed, cats continue to hunt small insects or other animals. This happens because hunting is more about instinct and fun than hunger. Now, have you ever wondered why cats love boxes so much? This behavior is one of the most discussed among cat lovers. The explanation lies in the need for security. Boxes provide a closed space where they feel protected and can observe the environment without being noticed. This behavior dates back to times when they needed to hide from predators in the wild. Another curious detail is the cat's tongue. It is covered with hook-shaped papillae that help with grooming and feeding. These structures make the cat's tongue rough to the touch, almost like sandpaper. This is essential for their impeccable hygiene, as they spend about 30% of their waking time licking themselves. This habit is not just for staying clean, but also for regulating body temperature. Furthermore, cats have an extremely rich communication system. While meowing is the most well-known sound, it is almost exclusively used to communicate with humans. Among themselves, cats prefer to use body language, such as tail movements and facial expressions. Interesting, right? It's almost as if they have developed a special way of speaking to us over the centuries. And how about we talk about their paws? The cute pads on a cat's paws are not just adorable. They have important functions, such as absorbing impact when jumping and helping to identify textures. Additionally, the paws also have glands that release scents, allowing them to leave invisible marks as they walk. This is yet another example of how cats have a sophisticated system to interact with the world around them. Another interesting curiosity is the way cats have adapted to urban life. Even living in apartments or houses with no access to the outside, they manage to find creative ways to exercise and have fun. Toys, scratching posts, and even watching from the window are enough to stimulate the minds of these little explorers. Therefore, providing an enriching environment is essential for the well-being of a domestic cat. Now, let's explore a lesser-known characteristic: the incredible navigation ability of cats. Did you know that many cats can find their way back home, even from miles away? While the exact mechanism is not fully understood, it is believed that they use a combination of visual, olfactory, and even magnetic cues to navigate. This explains why stories of cats returning to their owners after years are so common. Cats also play an important role in our mental health. Studies show that petting a cat can reduce stress and anxiety levels. The simple act of watching a cat sleep or play is relaxing and brings a sense of comfort. No wonder so many people consider cats as family members. Finally, we can't overlook the unique personality of each cat. While some are more independent and reserved, others are extremely social and affectionate. This diversity in temperament makes each cat special in its own way. And that's what makes living with them so enriching. We never know what to expect, but we are always surprised by acts of affection or funny moments. Another fascinating point about cats is their ability to recognize voices and associate them with faces. Although they often seem uninterested, studies show that cats can distinguish their owners' voices from others. This ability strengthens the bond they develop with humans, even while maintaining their characteristic independence. Additionally, cats are energy-saving masters. They sleep around 12 to 16 hours a day, a habit that dates back to when they needed to conserve energy for hunting. However, even when resting, cats are always alert to their environment. A small sound or suspicious movement is enough for them to wake up immediately, ready to act. Another curiosity involves their whiskers, or vibrissae, which are much more than an aesthetic detail. These highly sensitive hairs help cats measure spaces, detect air pressure changes, and even sense nearby vibrations. That's why you should never cut a cat's whiskers, as it can disorient them and cause great discomfort. Finally, let's talk about how cats have influenced culture over the centuries. They've inspired artists, writers, and filmmakers, becoming the protagonists of iconic works. From the mystical cats of Egypt to the popular cat memes on the internet, these felines have earned a unique place in our hearts and history. These aspects show just how extraordinary cats are, combining mystery, intelligence, and charm in one irresistible package. They continue to surprise us, proving that, when it comes to cats, there's always something new to discover. So, the next time you observe your cat, remember that it carries with it thousands of years of history and incredible adaptations. These little felines are much more than just pets. They are true companions, full of mysteries and charms that never cease to amaze us.